Welcome to eXpresso, your feel-good breakfast show right here on SABC3 on this terrific Tuesday, as I like to call it. Now, the 33rd Annual Loeries Awards, first held in 1978, concluded on Sunday. And as we know, these are the awards that recognize excellence in the field of marketing and brand communication. The individuals recognized here are the creative genii that are responsible for putting together some of the most amazing and effective ads that we see and hear on a daily basis. And we have some of the winners with us in studio today to find out exactly what it took to put these ads together. And we've got James and Peter here with us. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Are you well?
Well, and you?
Yes.
Have you survived the aftermath of the after party that happened?
More or less. Still scraping myself off of the walls and stuff.
Hence the coffee.
Yeah.
But good to have you here, and congratulations to both of you for the awards that you won respectively. James, we're going to be looking at your campaign first. Now, you worked on the Toyota. It's called the Toyota Cut the Cord, and that won a bronze award in the category of TV, film. TV and video communication, right?
Right.
We're going to be looking at that first. But first, before we go into looking at the video itself, tell me a bit about what it took to put this idea together.
Okay. Well, I don't know how much detail you want to go into, because there's a lot of detail with these things.
Detail is always good.
Okay, so the campaign was for the launch of the Toyota Aygo.
Yes.
Which is a wonderful little car. Actually, just got Car of the Year in its segment, and it's aimed at sort of first-time car buyers, and we wanted to create a cool image for it. And the first thing that you'll end up doing when you're trying to create any kind of advert is you take a look at who you're speaking to, and what are their needs. What is it that you could use to base your communication on? So the primary need for someone at this age is simply freedom. And so we developed a strategic positioning around freedom and landed up coming up with quite a cool concept, which is essentially at that age, the car represents your way to get to what you want to get to, and your way to get away from what you want to get away from, like parents, for example. And hence, the creative expression became around cutting your umbilical cord, severing that final tie from your parents and actually having the freedom to do what you want to do. So that was the idea. In terms of execution, we landed up working with a brilliant production company called Buffont, a director called Eric van Wyk.
Yes.
And he brought what was just some words on paper to life, and involved a hell of a lot of special effects, some wonderful stunts. The scene opens. The commercial opens.
No, don't tell us yet, because we first have to see it.
Oh, you want to see it?
We want to see it first.
Okay, well, there's some pretty cool
It's always
stunts.
amazing. It's always amazing to hear how the idea came to life, and when it did, this is what it looked like. Oh my word, it's great for breakfast, isn't it? You know, you kind of just look at that picture, you're like, whoa, wow, well done. It really struck a chord with me, if you will.
It's very fast for this time of the morning. I don't have a comeback for that.
No, you don't need to have, it's fine. Peter, we're going to get to you just now, but just talking about, so you were talking, I was asking about the challenges that it takes, because more often than not, we, as the viewer, see the final product. And but I'm sure there must have been challenges trying to get this thing put together.
Well, in any production there are challenges, and the best you can do is plan, and hope that you've planned well enough that you can sort of forestall anything that might go wrong on the day, because you're fighting with everything from the weather to the traffic police when you're trying to close roads, to shoot your ads, to stuntmen who are too scared to jump off of diving boards attached to stretchy ropes.
Well, okay, I think I would have been one of them.
But yeah, the secret is working with a good production company, which we did, and the result was fantastic. Well, we're happy.
Great stuff. Congratulations on that. Now, Peter, when I heard your surname, I would have thought that you would have produced that, being Peter Carr.
It did.
But, you are responsible for putting together the Cadbury Lunch Bar ad campaign that won the Silver Award in the TV and video category. Now, tell me about the creative idea that came around that.
All right, well, I'm in the fortunate position of having guys like this around who write wonderful scripts, and it's our job to go and seek those out and try and make magic out of them. But that, from the start, was a great script, and I think that's always a good start with any commercial, is it's what's in writing. And as James says, what we do thereafter is take it out of a piece of paper and put it into film and seek the best ways of sprinkling magic dust all over that script and turning it into a good movie. And I think, with the likes of directors like Greg Gray, who filmed that commercial, really talented director, took that script and turned it into something really incredible. And I think the key to it is in how we craft our work. We don't just shoot what's there, we try and exaggerate things a little bit further and take that idea as far as it possibly can, add the humor, do whatever we can to make that come alive and give that ad as long legs, let it last for a lifetime. Key to that ad, obviously, was the actor. I mean, that would have failed had it not been Michael Winslow of Police Academy fame, I think. So, bringing him out was well worthwhile and turned out a lot of fun. I mean, that ad was hilarious to shoot because in this day and age, living in Johannesburg and shooting scenes with guns going off all over town was quite an escapade, having to warn an entire neighborhood of what we're going to be doing.
We are about to pause a crime scene. Everyone remain calm. It's for your entertainment. One of my favorite chocolates, I think, of all time. Let's take a look at this ad.
All unit, we have a suspected 211 in progress on East 58th Street.
Everybody down! Move, move, move!
Confirm. We have a robbery in progress.
Shut up.
Hold your fire. We have a hostage situation.
ETA 2 minutes, chopper 1. Get in the car. Shut up. Close the door, man. Go, go, go.
All vehicles, units of pursuit down Broadway.
Let them have it. Hey, copper, this one's got your name on it.
Lenswa. Oh, yes.
Have this. Whoa.
And to think that there are actually people like that in real life, huh? Oh my word. But I must say congratulations to both of you gentlemen, really fantastic work, and I hope that it really inspires a lot of our youth, because I'm very passionate about the youth of South Africa, to keep on working hard to pursue such kind of excellence. Congratulations to both of you. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
Great pleasure. Thank you. There you go. Enjoy the coffee. We'll be right back after this break.
Stay with eXpresso and SABC3.